Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts special Halloween episode. It's not a ranking. This is just me telling stories about costumes or, how I dressed up at Halloween here, as per my cousin Mel's request. So she was. I had some pictures, and she helped me get some pictures. So I'll show you guys some Halloween costumes I've done in the past. Showing pictures, telling stories with it, and after that, I'll put the full pictures, and hopefully this will work. I'm gonna put over top it with one of my favorite Halloween songs by Alice Cooper, so you'll see that out. So I'm dressed up for Halloween, so I guess you could say I'm a gangster that's gone hunting with a beauty mark. So, anyway, that's as original as I'm gonna get here today. My costumes are actually a lot. I've put more effort into that for that. So before we start off, thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and tell your friends. So on that note, here's a cheers to Halloween. I think I have 3 episodes to tape today on a Sunday, so I need to pace myself with the Grand Marnier. So anyway. By the way, if you guys don't know, I'll put the link in my in the description here. I did an episode with Rock and Metal Invasion yesterday from New Zealand, so I'll put the link on that if you guys are interested in checking it out and also helping him out and subscribing. So anyway, we shall start with first costume here. I'll put them here. Then I'll put them at the end so you can look at them better there. But here's me dressed up as Alice Cooper back, well, I guess for reference or context, it's when he did the Some Folks song during his Welcome to My Nightmare tour. I remember getting like the wig and all that. The top hat was difficult to get. I had to get a hat somewhat similar like this. I spray painted it white. The cane, as you can see, that's my dad's cane, which I lost, but had white tape all around it. The suit itself, I got that at Value Village, and it was like a tuxedo. It's a white tuxedo, so that was not easy to find, but managed to find it here. So that's 1 year for Halloween. I was Alice Cooper in the playing Some Folks. Next ones coming up here are going to be lots of Kiss. Really, you guys know my favorite band is Kiss. I've dressed up as Kiss many times. So first one here is just me, my nephew Jeremy, and of course my sister Nat in the background. We went to see Kiss in Ottawa, and it was my nephew's first time seeing Kiss, so we decided to dress up for the occasion. Of course, I did Gene Simmons, and I dressed him up as Paul Stanley, and we actually made it to the Kiss Online webpage for that. So that was actually a pretty cool time. Here's another one of me dressed in Gene Simmons, as Gene Simmons, sorry. You could see, like, when I dressed up as Kiss, I tend to do the easy route, which is doing the Dress to Kill era, where they're in a tuxedo, like a sport coat or a suit. With their makeup here. So that's me at a party, dressed up as Gene Simmons. Here's another one of me dressed up as Peter Criss at another party. Decided to take a picture of me on my cousin's boyfriend's drum set, correct me if I'm wrong here. So that's me as Peter Criss right there. That's it for... Oh, sorry. And the last one, this is my first time ever. So this is me and my sister. I must have been 10. So this, and I did the makeup myself here. So this is me as Gene Simmons again, back just with the makeup there. So at 10 years old, I would say it's actually pretty good here. So, and I guess my sister was the Avon lady, as some people have told us. Last Kiss here. So this is the whole group. So we went to a party. And we went all out. Like I said, this time we did the whole band as Kiss. So as you can see, dressed up as Peter Criss is my friend Steph, who actually did the Motley Crue episode with us, so that's how he looks like. Well, if you saw the Motley Crue episode, that's how he looks like without makeup. Dressed up as Ace. Well, I'm right beside Gene Simmons, of course. Right beside me is my friend Pascal. That's how he looks like with makeup. So, and right, I know I'll add to that in a few seconds here. Beside him is my friend Yan, who I also have been talking about in my channel. So Yan and Pascal. Pascal's Ace Frehley. Yan is Paul Stanley. And I remember Yan went actually and dyed. That's his real hair, by the way. He went and dyed his hair black for that party. And that's one of those rare times where we were trying to decide who to be in Kiss. Not one argument. Everybody wanted to be the person that they chose. And Pascal and Yan have not been on my channel yet. But until they decide to remove the makeup, that's how they look like right there. So you guys will have to just guess at how they look like in real life for now. So yeah, that was a pretty big hit there, that the Dress to Kill portrait right there. So again, I'll put them all at the end. Another one would be me dressed up as Rob Halford from Judas Priest. So you have a couple of pictures right here. I kind of went all out in a way that, costume was fairly easy to get, but I actually decided to, I don't know anything about dyeing hair, so I heard, well, if you just bleach your hair, because at the time, I had brown, dark brown hair. So I said, I'll just bleach it and it'll become blonde. Well, apparently, if you bleach it when you have dark hair, it turns out that color, which is gold. But yeah, that's me dressed up as Rob Halford from Judas Priest with gold hair. And I remember going to work because I had done that over the weekend, and I came into work on a Monday. Everybody's like, "What the hell?" Because I still had the gold hairstyle or hair color, I should say. Yeah. So that's for Judas Priest, Rob Halford. You could see, get a theme here. I always dress up as rock stars for Halloween. So more to come in the future, hopefully. Next up is me dressed up as Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. And my cousin actually told me that the other day. Apparently I was a hit because I wanted to dress up as him in the, I think it was the Power Slave / Live After Death era, where he had those striped black and white spandex. So I said, I'm going to order those online. Well, it wasn't exactly spandex, but more like tights that I got. So here I was wearing tights. You can actually kind of see through. You can see my boxers there. So yeah, that's me and anyway, one of them is me and my cousin Caro, who's dressed in red. Me doing the typical Steve Harris pose with the bass. And of course, Mel, who actually loves Halloween, she dressed up as Weird Al Yankovic here. And she actually also went all out. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mel. I remember you telling me you chopped off bangs to make the mustache. Is that accurate? I'm not sure there. But she went on to meet Weird Al Yankovic a few times after that, dressed up. She loves Weird Al there, so she dresses up like him often. I guess she doesn't need to put on or take off her bangs now because he no longer has that mustache. So, but yeah, that was, those spandex were, I think there was a big hole in my crotch by the end of the night there. Just, I tried to get the bigger size possible, but yeah, tights are... yeah, that's what they were, tights, not spandex, which I would have loved to have spandex tights there, but those were like tights that you could really see through. So that's me as Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. All right, a little cheers here again. There you go. Last but not least is me dressed up as Papa Emeritus 2 from Ghost. I actually did this costume myself. If you compare to these days, people actually go and buy the Papa gown and all that there. So you got to understand here. So this was my first time kind of sewing, I guess. So I designed the little crosses on my cape and all that. I think the hat was made out of cardboard. Nothing really super original there. But it's the cape itself I had to do. So I went to Fabricland. And it's like, you're not, like, how do I explain that? I was not in my comfort zone in that store. Let me put it that way. I look like a deer in headlights, asking questions right and left, like, what do I do for this? What do I do for that? And the girl there was actually pretty helpful, giving me the material I needed to make it. So that's what I got there. But it's, like I said, I made it clear I know nothing about sewing or Fabricland or anything like that. So I go to the cash, and the girl asks me when I'm ready to pay, so do you have our, I forget what it was called, but it's like the Fabricland sewing club card for discount. I'm like, really? No, I don't have the sewing club card. I think you would have got that by now there. So anyway, that's me as Papa Emeritus 2. That's from the second Ghost album that I dressed up as. So there's my little Halloween episode. I'm going to finish it off with putting the pictures after this episode. Also, hopefully this works. If it's mute, well, it's because I was not allowed to put that little part of a song by Alice Cooper called Keepin' Halloween Alive. So on that note, once again, thank you for watching. We shall see you tomorrow, Tuesday, for my concert review and album ranking from The Pursuit of Happiness, which I saw last Friday. So on that note, have yourself a great one, guys, and we shall see you next time. Take care. Bye.
I'll keep my jack-o'-lantern light on for everyone tonight.
When I'm walking down the street, I got snakes in my hair, I got spiders on my feet. I keep it going, I keep it going, I keep it Halloween alive, 10365. I keep it going, I keep it going. When the sun goes down, I'll be creeping through your town. Trick or treat, give me something to eat. She put raisins in my apples and they tasted so sweet.